A way to link existing desert roads in Inyo County to trails, trailheads, and campgrounds. That project now unfolds in all Inyo County towns and in Sacramento. Dick Knowles and Randy Gillespie of Bishop spearheaded the linkage of trail systems for off-highway motor vehicles. They took the idea to every Inyo town several times, and now community committees have gone to work to lay out limited routes for ATVs. The trails already exist, but the pending legislation in Sacramento would allow ATV drivers to enter Inyo towns in limited places to access stores and gas stations. Assembly Bill 628, which would create a pilot project in Inyo for this off-road vehicle trail linkage, goes to a vote May 4th. I talked with Randy Gillespie and Dick Knowles about the project. Now, for those who may have concerns about this project, about more activity of ATVs, what are some of the controls that will be placed upon those who are using the ATVs?
Well, the person that will be riding these ATVs will be subject to their driver's license drivers, so they'll have to have a valid driver's license. Their vehicle will have to be insured. They can, the vehicle itself has to have a headlight, tail light, and brake light. And this, the other restriction on this thing is daylight hours, so there is no nighttime driving. So the concept is not about having these vehicles running rapid through the town. It's just to bring these vehicles in for goods and services from the campgrounds and from that recreation.
And I saw from your maps that there will be specific roads within communities that the vehicles will be restricted to. Is that right?
Yes, that is. And the other restriction is there's going to be a speed limit of 35 miles an hour on these combined use roads. So these vehicles will be subject to that too. We're going to have our police department, our sheriff's department, our California Highway Patrol patrolling these roads, so they'll be out there monitoring these routes. These routes are nothing new. They already exist. They're all county roads that we're just going to have designated, these few designated as combined use.
Dick, what are the benefits of this in your mind? Why do you think this is important?
If you look at the activity in states around us, Utah, West Virginia, Arizona, this kind of recreation is already in their communities. And the economic value to this, to our business community is amazing. And the law enforcement agencies in all of these communities have accepted this. We're working now with our law enforcement. They feel that if we can develop a plan to control, if you will, the flow of this recreation, which is here, it'll help them, it'll help the people who are riding, it'll give them an opportunity to feel comfortable, to come in or stay in a recreation opportunity for a lodging in our community and unload, stay there, do their visiting in the community, get on their equipment and leave and spend a day or a week traveling on these routes that'll be available to them. And I think that we have to do this. We can't continue to let our ATV recreation just not have some help and guidelines. And this process will be slow. We're going to be gentle about it. We're going to start out with a one road so the Highway Patrol and your law enforcement has a chance to massage it, see how it's going to work, get the public comfortable with it, and then we'll move and get the rough parts knocked off of it, and then move to the next location, and eventually tie our entire county together. That's what this legislation's all about.
Okay, and this is one step at a time, basically. And this is a pilot project. I suppose we should emphasize that.
Yes, and it will have a sunset clause in 5 years. So we have 5 years to get this thing off and running, and any of the routes that don't make sense, so we can go ahead and work with those and make them make sense.
So there will be time to address concerns that people may have about the additional impact on law enforcement, on emergency services, that sort of thing.
Yes. Well, we have a sunset clause in 5 years, so if those things exist and when those problems occur, we'll be able to rectify those problems.
The CHP, Inyo Sheriff, and Caltrans are working together on this project. The Sierra Club has objected to it. They say the project would eliminate quiet places for the public to enjoy. Knowles points to the large number of wilderness acres in Inyo and the need to organize and formalize ATV travel in the county. Knowles and Gillespie will speak to the Bishop City Council Monday, April 11th.